To a new week of Letters and Numbers, the show that will brush the cobwebs off your brain. I'm Richard Morecroft. Let's say hello to the team with their dusters and brooms. Firstly, she makes a clean sweep of the multiplication tables. It's Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Lily. Now, did you take a break from the numbers at the weekend?
I did. Oh, well, kind of. I played bingo.
You played?
Does that count?
You played bingo?
Don't worry, there wasn't any tea or scones.
Did you apply your mathematical principles to bingo?
Well, I guess I did. I was quite methodical about the way I organised all my bingo cards. I had them all in one line and I was quite efficient.
All right, welcome, Lily. And the man whose phrases are perfectly polished, David Astle.
Hi, Richard.
Now, come on, David, you weren't playing bingo over the weekend.
Well, actually, you can play a verbal equivalent of bingo. They call it lingo bingo or boardroom bingo. You draw up a grid of 5 by 9, 5 by 5 squares, and you just fill it with jargon that is unique to that area.
So this is if you're at work and you're in a meeting or something of that sort, you're listening out for those special phrases.
Not that we encourage this behaviour, but it does make meetings go a little quicker. You just put in those sorts of phrases like the bottom line, end of the day, synergy, moving forward, you know that kind.
Oh, that's right, blue sky project.
First one to make a column or a row gets free lunch. That's how I play it anyway.
That's lovely. Lingo bingo, I remember that. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
Now, let's turn to our contestants. And first up, our carryover champion, back for his third night, writer and acting graduate, Christopher Weldon. Good to see you back, Christopher.
Thank you very much.
Now, we've heard a little about your writing exploits in terms of script writing and so on, but you do, in a sense, have a writing day job.
Well, what I actually do day to day is I write on-hold messages for businesses.
So when you pick up the phone and you hear a recorded message about a business,
yes,
you don't tend to think that somebody has written it.
No, but they have, and a good chunk of the time it's me.
Excellent. You're in our consciousness. And I heard a rumour that you're also a really fast typist. Is that right?
I type at about 117 words a minute.
That's almost a keyboard aflame. Welcome back. Good luck tonight, Christopher.
Thank you.
And ready to challenge Christopher is Paul Power, a retired organisational psychologist. Now, Paul, what exactly is organisational psychology?
In simple terms, Richard, it's the study of people at work. Everything from career choice, why people choose certain vocations, through to effective leadership.
And in a practical sense, how does psychology play a role in that?
Well, psychology is the study of people and behaviour. So this is people behaving at work, hopefully people behaving well at work.
Well, we hope so, and I'm sure we'll all behave well on the game tonight. So good luck, and please welcome both of our competitors tonight, Christopher Weldon and Paul Power. Into action for the start of the week. Of course, it's the letters game to begin. Contestants have 30 seconds to create the longest word they can from the selected letters. Our carryover champion always gets to make the first choice, so Christopher, off you go, please.
Okay, hi Lily.
Hi, Christopher.
Can I have a consonant, please?
You can. Let's start this week with an N.
And another consonant?
R.
And a vowel?
E.
And another vowel?
O.
Consonant now?
L.
And another consonant?
D.
Vowel?
I.
Another vowel?
E.
And finally a consonant, please.
And last letter, T.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the first 30 seconds for the week. Well, first word for the evening. Christopher, how many for you?
7.
And what about you, Paul?
Only 6, Richard.
Let's start with your 6.
Retold.
And Christopher?
Tendril.
Tendril. Now that's a nice word to start the week with.
Well, here I am in a lovely floral shirt, and you thought of tendril, which is fine, of course. It can be a small sprig that curls around a lattice or a pergola. But you can also have redolent, which means fragrant or aromatic, which is a possible 8. R-E-D-O-L-E-N-T.
But terrific start for Christopher, 7 points. Let's keep the momentum going on this Monday night. And Paul, what would you like to choose for us this time?
Hi, Lily. Could I have a consonant, please?
You can, thanks, Paul. Let's start with an H.
And a vowel, please?
I.
And a consonant, please, Lily?
C.
And a vowel, please?
A.
And another vowel, please?
E.
And a consonant?
T.
Another consonant, please, Lily?
R.
A vowel, please?
A.
And finally a consonant, please, Lily?
And last letter, N.
And here's the clock. Well, Paul, your first selection on the show, how did you go?
I got 7, Richard.
And you, Christopher?
Only 6.
What was your 6 first?
Canter.
And your 7, Paul?
Chicane.
Chicane. I think we may have a problem there, David.
We do. I'm sure that an organisational psychologist would not try chicanery on this show. However, Paul, I think you've just realised chicane does have 2 C's.
And we've only got one.
Only one.
It's the phantom letter syndrome again.
It is. Not to worry. In which case, we go back to Christopher with canter, a good 6. You can lock that in. And we have 2 very medical words in here. The first is trachea, a 7, T-R-A-C-H-E-A, which is your windpipe. And the other, the 8, is craniate, C-R-A-N-I-A-T-E, which means possessing a skull, essentially, having a cranium.
Very nice word, David. But 6 points for Christopher in that round, so he's now on a total of 13. Time for our first numbers game. And Christopher, your selection, please.
Okay, Lily, can I please have 3 large and 3 small?
3 large and 3 small. Thanks, Christopher. And our numbers are 9, 5, and another 5. And the 3 large, 75, 125. And the target to reach, 487.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. So, Christopher, how close did you get?
486.
Just 1 off the target. What about you, Paul?
I got 486 too, Richard.
Oh, excellent. Okay, well, Christopher, let's start with your method, please.
Okay, 5 times 100
5 by 100
is 500.
gives you 500.
5 plus 9 is 14.
5 plus 9 is 14.
And 500 take away 14 is 486.
486.
Very nice indeed. Well done. Paul, was your method the same?
Pretty much the same, Richard. 5 times 100 is 500 minus 9 for 491 minus 5 for 486.
Yeah, it is exactly
Okay,
the same.
so basically the same approach. Lily, did you calculate through to the target?
I did. It was tricky, but I worked through it.
All right, take us through those difficulties whirring through your brain in 30 seconds.
Okay, 100 minus 5 is 95. By 5 is 475. Add 9 is 484. And to get that remaining 3, 75 divided by 25 is 3. Add that on is 487.
Very nicely done, Lily. 7 points each to Christopher and Paul in that round. Paul's now on 7, Christopher on 20. As we head for our first break for tonight, that means your first word mix for the weekend. It is lime taught. And the clue, you can't go any further than this. Back after the break.